figures and vehicles each sold separately.
Each sold separately.
Each sold separately.
Batteries not included. Batteries not included.
Other action figures also sold separately.
Sold separately. Each sold separately.
There are too many of them. What are we going to do?
Collectible!
Good afternoon. How are you all doing this afternoon? I'm Vince Diaz. I'm the host and the owner and operator of Papaloco.com. This week's been pretty busy around here. Got a big truck of stuff this week. Got a lot of shipments going out. I just wanted to take a break from packing and shipping and getting to the post office and UPS and share some of the things that have arrived this week. Let's take a look. Get this going here. You're all familiar with my website. You can see I've uploaded some new product, and I know it's a little staticky right here. We're just kind of looking at some images and stuff. But today, I wanted to kind of change it up a bit. And instead of just kind of showing you the pages of the product shots that you've all already seen, let's take a look at something else. Let me just get this guy into the stream, and we'll take a look. So, the vintage Star Wars Vintage Collection, we actually got Darth Vader from the Dark Times, a scene in the Obi-Wan Kenobi series, a little bit early. We weren't expecting to see this arrive until much, much later. But lo and behold, it looks like they, instead of putting these on a boat, they put these on a cargo plane and got these over to us as quickly as possible. I was really surprised to see these show up so right away, but here it is. I've got another one off to the side here. I actually wanted to take him out of his package. You can hear it. Hear the bubble breaking. So we could take a better look at some of the accessories and other items that are included in this figure. So those of you who collect the Star Wars Vintage Collection know that these little bubbles have all these little parts and pieces taped inside, so all the stuff you're hearing right now is kind of that happening. He actually comes with multiple accessories in a couple of different hands. I don't want to make too much more noise. Let me pull them out. And a soft cape. All right, here we go. Let's take a look. So you can see in the light, he actually kind of has more of that Rogue One eye lens over his mask, which is really nice to see. I don't think we've seen this level of detail at this scale of figure in any of the Darth Vaders from before. That was a nice enhancement that we saw him appear in Rogue One, and they used that red lens in Obi-Wan Kenobi show as well. You can also see he's got a pretty fluid cape. Kind of cloaks over his shoulders, really nice. Satiny. I don't know, this is probably I'm not supposed to collect these because I have a whole warehouse full of stuff, but this one is definitely going to stay with Papa Loco at his desk. It'll be a nice little figure to have for fidgeting during meetings and whatnot, posing and stuff. Because I'll be paying attention to my meetings, but with this guy on there, he's got this lightsaber. And he's got another one that's embedded into the. It looks like just the hilt. It doesn't have any weight. There's also an extra set of hands as well. They're really taped in there. I don't wanna blast out I think you can see fairly easily that his hands will easily be replaced, or you can recreate some hand chopping scenes or whatnot. But there you go. Y'all should check this guy out. He's live on the store, ready to go. Doing my best with the pricing. Hasbro's have some new initiatives with their CEO who's looking to really push the pricing on these things. So doing my best. Hope you guys can have some understanding with that. But I take care of my packaging. I pack them really well. Good sturdy boxes, extra paper. They don't go sliding around. All right. That's Darth Vader. I got several other vintage collections in stock this week and last week. Didn't have a chance to share it out, but the Mandalorian Super Commando also showed up. Again, another unexpected arrival. Supposed to be arriving much later in the year, but we got it. We got him new. He has got the newer card as well, the more sturdy stock card. It's not the thin paper card. It's the nice thick card, perfect for mint on card collectors. Excuse me. It's got multiple details as well. A couple of weapons, 2 guns, 3 guns. You can see his pack there. Got a nice paint. And yeah, he's part of this series of a mix of Ahsoka characters that we saw in Clone Wars. We've got some Obi-Wan characters. Of course, we have the Darth Vader and Boba Fett. So let's see. We've got from the Star Wars Expanded Universe, Shae, Vizla. Another figure, kind of an upgrade from a previous version from many years ago. This goes along in the Gaming Greats line. Again, on the newer hard stock card. It's a lot better than it has been before. Perfect for collecting. Detailed artwork. She's got her pistol, some flame effects, removable helmet. It looks like the helmet looks like the hair is removable and then the helmet goes over that. Detailed artwork. I really enjoy this. The scale, this is probably my favorite scale of action figure. Again, because it just reminds you of what the pegs look like as a kid when you would go into Vedmart, Toys R Us, Gibson's. Those are some older stores. And now this one everybody's seen before, but the Remnant Stormtrooper, he appears to be out of production now. I did manage to get a few more orders in for him. He's nice to have on stock. He's great to add to dioramas, especially if you picked up the Razor Crest and you want to do an assault scene or something on the Razor Crest. The Remnant Stormtrooper is a good army building figure to have in stock. Like I said, I have a really low stock on him right now. It was kind of the last of the production run. I don't know if they'll rerun him at some other time in the future, but for now he's out of production, and this is the last of the inventory on him. Continuing with Star Wars. We recently got a new trailer dropped on us for the Cassian Andor series on Disney Plus. Last year, they resculpted and reissued the line of Rogue One Black Series figures. And this is part of that reissue with greatly updated details, a much better looking face, and just great styling and realistic looks to him. Been holding on to him in stock. He's been here for a while, but yeah, as part of the show releasing, just wanted to bring it to your attention that he's in stock. We got him available, and again, we'll take care of you on that shipping. For newer Black Series, another kind of early arrival, Figrin Dan from the Cantina Band. Again, a newer sculpting, nice look. He's part of a recent series where they're sending out the full band with different instruments and stuff. You can see he's got 3 instruments here, and that alien face probably was a part of my nightmares as a child, but I appreciate him much more now. Figrin Dan. Now, this is a very late arrival. Completely unprepared to have this guy come in. But golly, a year and a half ago, Walmart had the first to market on these, the real Ghostbusters retro collection, vintage collection, and they look spot on to what I remember as a kid. Actually, my sister collected these, but she was my proxy to get these, so I was excited that they re-released these and we had an opportunity to kind of put our collection back together. Of note is that this package, if you're a collector, you know what this means. But the Who You Gonna Call had been a reason for them to pull these from the shelves because of the trademark disputes and whatnot. So he wasn't supposed to be out released with that Who You Gonna Call sentence there because they didn't have permission to. But my stock that came in has the sentence, and you can probably pick it up to kind of add it to your collection. Slimer came in as well, and he does not have the Who You Gonna Call print. But again, these are reproductions of the originals from the 80s. All the details are there, repackaged to make it look like the originals. And yeah, I'll get these loaded up on the site soon. They kind of got snuck into the order, me not being prepared for them. But these are great. And again, probably be holding a couple back for myself as well. Now, what about pops? Well, let's talk about some pops. We got our order of the SDCC exclusive Funko Pops of digital stand from South Park and the Scarlet Scarab from the Marvel's Moonknight show on Disney Plus. The Scarlet Scarab, I believe she's kind of pre-sold out on my site. I have to go through the orders and make sure everybody's clear, but I did want to show her today anyway. She's a really nice addition if you're collecting the Moonknight line of Funko Pops. There's quite a bit that came out, as always, because Funko likes to really cover all their bases, I suppose. But she's pre-sold out. Like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and go through those probably tomorrow, make sure we don't have any extras. But such a nice pop, nice detail. It's just such a nice. It's a really oops, sorry about that. It's a really good representation of how her costume looked in the show. Gonna take her out of the box on this one, so you can take a look at some of the detail of her wings or costuming. We've got like a metallic paint finish on some of the details, and it's just something that you gotta see. So let me set her up for you. Place her out of here. See how she does on the rotator here. Let me see if we can get her a little bit closer for you. Too close. There you go. See all the sculpting details, and of course, as it's supposed to be with everything Marvel that comes from Funko, she is a spring-loaded bobblehead. And she's I'm just kind of getting lost. Just looking at this costume, it's really nice. You can see the details are enhanced there. You can see the wings, the weapons. It's a really nice pop. For those of you who jumped on this right away and pre-ordered, good for you. If you missed out, hopefully she's still got some availability. The other exclusive was Stan in the Tron outfit. It's a digital Stan from South Park. South Park's longevity in the a little bit surprising, but here we are with another exclusive. Hey, I know some of you picked this up. I still have a few left available, so he's ready to go. And when you purchase any exclusive Funko Pop or exclusive action figure from Papa Loco, you will get your shipping costs included with the price of the item. So ships for free. Exclusive Funkos always ship with a Pop Shield soft pop protector. And I pack them up pretty good, pretty tight in there. And he arrives minty fresh. get him out of his case. Take a look at him. Now, I mean, these literally just came off the truck probably about 2 hours ago. I barely had enough time to get everything unpacked and checked before going online. So, glow-in-the-dark pops are one of my favorite things. Anything glow-in-the-dark. I have a black light and everything, but to try to get the setup here, I just didn't have enough time. But you can see the details, and you can see a classic Funko quality issue with a little bit of extra paint on the side. I'll kind of watch out for those. For those of you ordered, I'll make sure that you don't get something in that array. But yeah, the printing that they do to emulate the outfit's pretty cool. And a mouth, which is kind of rare on Pops. Occasionally they put a mouth in there, but there he is. Some other Funko Pops that have come in lately. J. Jonah Jameson from Spider-Man. Now, another little mishap that's gone with this guy is he's fine. Everything's good on him. But he is supposed, because he's Marvel and because of licensing agreements, he's supposed to be a bobblehead. But this particular case, he may not have a spring. I've seen a few other posts online, and he came without bobbling. So some people don't like the bobble, so here's your chance to get a Marvel Funko Pop without a bobble. But that is definitely an error, and I don't know if in later production runs they're gonna correct that error or they're gonna leave as is. I know in the early days of Funko when they did, they had some DC stuff that wasn't supposed to be bobble, and they did, and those became highly sought after collector items. Now I understand the productions on these are much higher than they used to be, but it's kind of cool to get a little error collectible and add it to your collection. It also indicates that you kind of got them earlier than most. I'm trying to focus on the newspaper. But that's a pretty good rendering. The little mustache, the furrow in his brows, and I have a terrible impersonation of him, so I won't try to do it. So Parker, yep, see, terrible, absolutely terrible. And Halloween's only is less than 100 days away, so let's start talking about some Halloween stuff. We got I didn't even get a chance to show off the Mike Myers that came in, but he sold out, so thank you all for that, for supporting my little shop there. But Chucky arrived again well ahead of schedule. I wasn't expecting to see him till late September, early October, but he's here, ready to go. The Blacklight series has been pretty popular, and the coloring on him is pretty good. I did throw a black light on him real quick, but I've got to learn more about streaming and whatnot to figure out lighting to show that off. He is a kind of like a redo of the original mold, but with the black lighting effects. The colors really pop, and that orange, this bright orange Chucky hair just really comes out through the darkness. And Oddly enough, my week started off with a Chucky nightmare, which kind of led into a cascading series of terrible events throughout the week. But hey, here we are, having some fun with some opening some pops. All right. And then that's, there's so many new things that have come in. That's just a taste of what I've got. I do like to kind of share these more than just showing you these screenshots and then sharing these websites. But every week the trucks are starting to come in. We've got a little bit more consistency in the shipments. I do usually get new shipments Friday and Saturday. I'll try to continue the series of live shows on the weekends. I did want to let everybody know, if you are a G.I. Joe fan, you saw the first Super 7 Ultimates Cobra Bat released at San Diego Comic-Con. I can't promise anything, but these are in my queue. The allocations are pretty tight. I do hope to get a few of these in hand. I'm thinking I can get these out the door to you with shipping for about $59, which is way better than direct from Super 7. But I can't post pre-orders on these yet or anything, because the getting the inventory on these is not guaranteed. But keep an eye out on that. Check your emails, posts, this YouTube channel, and I'll let everybody know if these come in. There was also the Lion-O, the color changing Lion-O, which I neglect. I think I clicked off the tab, but he too might be available to me, and he'll be about the same price point, and I can do what I can to get those out to you. So keep an eye out. Just want to give you a heads up. And next week, I should have the Mezco 112 Wolverine in hand. Don't have actual shots of him yet because I don't have the product yet, but keep an eye out. He is on the way with this. The stand is like a defeated Sentinel. And when I get him, we'll look at him in better detail. I believe he comes in the traditional Mezco tin case box, and he's got multiple expressions. You can see a traditional comic head. You can see the early iteration of Wolverine with this head. So it's Mezco. Those guys take their sweet time getting these out to you. Let's go back a little bit. There he is. I probably was talking a whole lot about him. There's the G.I. Joe Bat. This is the Mezco I should have coming in next week. This is the Sentinel stand I was talking about. And oops. Nope. Can't show that yet. So there we go. So again, I want to just thank everybody for kind of joining me this afternoon, going through, checking out what we've got new coming in. And appreciate your patience while I work through this. I'm still learning how to do all this, handle multiple cameras, handle the sharing of the screens. It's nice. It's nice to kind of get some interactions with everybody. It's nice to get this live to you all. Until next week, we'll get together again, and I hope to see you soon.